Hey there, welcome to Move Mountains Pilates. My name is Jess, and today I have a 40-minute reformer flow for you. The whole class, we're just gonna work on one medium spring, a blue spring on my stop machine. Medium should be good. Balanced body, you might be okay with even just a blue on the button, or maybe possibly the full red. I'll leave it up to you. You can try it and see. That's what we're using the whole time. And if you've got a platform extender, pop that on right up against the wood. And we're gonna start standing up there. Be careful. If you don't have enough room between you and your foot bar to stand on the floor instead, okay? And I'll meet you up there and we'll get flowing. All right, starting standing up here. Now, there's not a lot of space, so if you don't feel comfortable fully standing, you could stand on the floor first, up to you. Otherwise, stand as tall as you can. Inhale, spread the arms open, nod the chin, and fold down. Put your hands down on the carriage. Take a second there. Let's kind of just sway your hips from side to side, sticking your hip from one side to the other. Maybe look underneath your armpit and turn your head with you. And if you can't reach down fully, that's fine. You could always put hands on your shins or just fingertips down, whatever works. Just getting your body a little bit mobile before we get right into the hard work today. Finish one or two. And then we'll stay folded down. Hands go about mid-carriage. Fingers are spread wide. Toes wrap around your platform. We're gonna press out into a plank. Lift your chest, unwind into that nice long line. And then bend the knees, round your back like a cat to travel in. Look at your knees. Press away, lengthen out. Scoop the belly. It's almost like you're about to sit on your foot bar. And that will help you to guide in and help you to get that spinal motion down. And you can start to make it more and more flowy through your body, kind of just flowing as you go. It doesn't have to be super rigid. I kind of ended up changing my motion here. I'm kind of rounding to undulate out, lengthening to come in. But again, whatever feels natural and smooth through your body. We'll just try 3 more. Getting your abs going, building up some shoulder stability. Last time. And then come in and put your knees down. We're gonna set up 4-point kneeling on the right side of your machine. So you have your left hand just between your shoulder blocks, right hand right on the outside, and we're grabbing hold of your strap. I'm gonna grip down to the rope. You can hold however far forward as the tension you want. Knees are scooched back underneath your hips and also towards the right side of your machine. From here we plow. Straight arm long and high next to you. Straight arm dips down. Exhale, pull. If it's a little heavy, just grip onto your strap to make it feel a little lighter. Or you could always wrap the rope around your hand once or twice to make it feel heavier. You have control. Just as needed. Watching that your body's staying super still, avoiding swaying side to side. We have 2 more. And with your last one here, can you hold your arm up by your waist? Maybe, can you send your left leg long behind you over your foot bar? And then we've got tricep extensions. We bend and extend. It's gonna be really wobbly, so definitely that leg long is a maybe thing. Going slow, keeping your stability. Let's go for another 3. Keep that leg high, squeeze the glute. Last one, fully lengthening, and then we return. Great. Now we're putting the strap around your foot, long loop. You're gonna grip to the base of the strap so the loop is open, ready to go, and then use your arm to pull. Then we're back 4-point kneeling. Personally for this one, I like the rope between my arms, but wherever it tracks smoothly for you. We're gonna press the leg back, lift it up, bend the knee to return. Exhale, press. Giving yourself a nice little squeeze into the glute as you reach up and starting to travel the leg up as soon as you start pressing back. Finding your control, your torso is really stable, keeping your body weight centered, and also gliding that rope really smooth and avoiding any wobbles that want to happen through your knee. Take it slow enough that you maintain control. It's a light spring here, but don't you worry, we're gonna build up. Especially controlling the return to avoid those wobbles. You're gonna feel that light spring more with the more control you can get into the motion. Just another 3, 2, and with your last one, I want you to leave your leg lifted long and high, circles. Just big enough so that with each press up, the carriage moves a little. It's about the size of a dinner plate. Reverse directions. 3, 2, and 1. Rest your knee. Good. Now put your left forearm down. I like to have my elbow against my shoulder block with my hand holding the opposite block. The right hand's gonna stay where it was, nice and long, and the arm is long. I just said that. And the rope is next to your arm on the outside. From there, keep the carriage still and go into fire hydrants, opening and closing your knee and foot. Now in this position, your whole body's kind of pivoted open to the right side, but you're still stable. You've got pretty even weight between your left elbow and left knee. And the right hand doesn't have a ton of weight on it. It's definitely supporting you, but it's mostly the elbow and the knee giving you that support. How's your carriage been moving? Can you keep it stable? Seems like it would be harder to move the carriage, but it's actually harder to hold it still. We have 4 more. Just opening so high that you can keep your hips still. Maybe you get a little higher on these last couple. Then open out and pause there. Press the leg back behind you. Bend the knee wide to return. Exhale, press it back. Letting the rope get in your way a little, sending the leg almost behind you to the left corner of your foot bar a little bit. Opening the knee really high as you bend. And keeping that smooth and slow so you can maintain the tension on your rope. We've got 5 more of those. Squeezing the bum cheeks together when you press. Last 2. Last 1, and I want you to hold the leg long. Open it a little bit to the side. Pulse, holding the carriage still for this pulse this time. You can do this, burning the glutes. Today's gonna be a glute day. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your knee, and then put your left hip down so you're on your side. 2 options for on your side here. You can either stay onto your elbow propped up. I don't have a ton of space, so if you're doing that, I would say elbow headrest. Otherwise, you could rest all the way down and support your head with the bottom arm, just cradling it on the headrest. That will be a little easier. Otherwise, I want you to push yourself up and away from that bottom elbow. Lift your waist, and then we're pressing that top leg long. Bend and stretch. Fighting to hold the knee and foot up there at hip height. It's going to be a constant reminder about your shoulder here, keeping from slumping into it. Keep your energy lifted. Like there's a little fire underneath your waist, and you've got to lift your waist to get up and out of that heat. Oh, feeling some residual burn here from that bottom left glute. That left glute was doing a lot of work just to stabilize when you were on your hands and knees. 3 more. See, aren't you glad we're just on this light spring now? Told you it would heat up. Hold your leg long this time. We kick forwards and we plow it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Just going so far forwards that your torso stays straight. You might be able to find a little hamstring stretch, possibly, if you can feel that through the part of your glute, maybe. And if your neck is tired, top hand could always support it, wrapping around the side of the head. Or you could try looking down at the bottom elbow. That might feel nice too. And while you're doing that, you might as well reset your shoulder. Constant reminder. We have 2 more like this. Notice I keep saying like this. That means it's not over yet. We're gonna keep going, except make it wavy. A little pulse traveling forwards, a little pulse pressing it back. You've got this, I promise. We can get through this together. Fighting through the burns. We have 3, 2. Just pretending you're on a beach. There's waves, it's beach waves, not Pilates waves. It's sunny. And we're looking good with great glutes. Last one. Woo, okay. Keep the strap around your foot and try taking a seat on the side of your machine. Your bottom left foot goes on the floor. And by having the strap around your foot still, it's gonna be a real intense figure 4 stretch. Maybe you hinge forwards. Maybe you kind of lean side to side. Take a big breath. And then take your strap and hold it in your hands. Scooch to the front edge of your carriage close to the rail, and then pull out so that your hands are centered to your heart. I've got my strap held in my hand closest to the foot bar, my right hand. Both hands hold it together though. Then we roll back and we reach. Sit up tall, hands back to your heart. Exhale, scoop it back. Can you hold the carriage still? Inhale, sit tall to release. Working into our abs. Trying your very best to roll through the center of your pelvis. Just for another 3 like this. Two. And with your last one, hold it there. Stay in your scoop, arms are straight out. March your legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Can you still keep your carriage still? Getting right into obliques. Trying to avoid twisting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mini break. And then we're going back there one more time. Holding your scoop, arms a little rounded, get both legs up, squeezing your thighs together. If you don't feel stable enough, or if your back hurts, sit tall instead, scooching back. And you can do a regular spine twist. Otherwise, hold your scoop, and it's your Russian twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Keep the shape through your arms really stable, and try to keep your legs stable too. And keeping your elbows basically bent to 90. I've got kind of a rectangle shape. What do they call that, a trapezoid? I don't know, rhomboid? I feel like that's what I have. Anyways, as you keep the shape, I'm bringing my elbow to the center, and then the other elbow to the center of my thighs. And I find that control helps me get more out of it. Let's go 4 more. Maybe you reach your legs straight when you twist. Bend to release. 3, 2. Last one. And sit up, release. Good job. Lift your chest. Nice little back extension to release that. Some shoulder rolls. And then we're keeping this strap, long loop, held in the left hand. And we're going onto our hands and knees, but facing the foot bar this time. I want you to crawl on up, put your hands around the front edge of your carriage, and place your ankles on top of your headrest. Your knees are just together, legs through the shoulder blocks. Once you're there, let's start by keeping the left elbow bent. We open it to the sides. Close it down and open it out. And as you do that, can you hold the carriage still? Stable strap tension. Just keeping your eyes on that spring. Flapping your wings side to side. First few felt easy, right? Getting right into your shoulder stabilizers is not so easy. 3, 2, hold the elbow open. Press the arm above the head, bend the elbow wide. Exhale, press. And if you want to make it spicier, maybe reach the right leg, the opposite leg, long in the air. And then do your presses. Maybe, if you feel stable enough. Let's finish off another 3, 2, last time. And then keep your leg long in the air, or get it there if it's not already. Wrap your hands around the front edge of your carriage. Teeter-totter push-ups. Bring your nose to the spring, get your head up. Sorry, get your foot up, and then press yourself up. So you're just maintaining a long line from your head to your foot the whole time. Squeezing the glute constantly, and that in turn is just gonna make the leg go up as you teeter-totter yourself down. Tucking the elbows narrow next to your waist. 4 more. Keeping the front of the ribs closed. 2. And last one here. Awesome. Return your carriage to the stopper. You can drop your strap. Hands find the foot bar, and feet shoulder blocks. Find a plank. From there, can you glide the carriage out an inch or 2 and glide back in? It's a light spring, so you're not going to go far. I want you to maintain your long line head to feet the whole time for 3 more. You could walk your feet further forwards to make that a bit easier. You'll have more spring tension with feet further forwards. I prefer that personally. 1 more. Awesome. Now, take your left toe to the front edge of your carriage. Tuck the right knee to your chest, push the carriage out, and then reach that right leg long as you bend the left. Reciprocal legs. Your bum stays down at the same height and space the whole time. One leg's bending as the other's lengthening. So bringing the carriage in by bending that left leg, shooting the right leg out as you go, and then pushing out, tucking the right knee. We have another 3, 2. Last one, step the right foot forwards onto your platform. Rest the knee against the bar or the shin, and then just scooter the back leg in and out. You might stay holding the bar, you might prefer letting go, up to you. Just find your balance and stay low and strong. Maybe add in the arms, reaching them, and then tucking arms in as you tuck the knee. We've got 3, 2, 1, and then rise up to travel in. Press out back to your lunge. Up to you if you get the arms moving here or not. You could even do it holding your foot bar and just kind of fold over your leg as you travel in, and then pressing out, looking forwards if you feel a little wobbly. Number 1 most important thing here is your balance. So make sure you prioritize that so you don't fall, and then the rest will follow. Let's just finish with 3, 2. Your last one, hold it down. We're gonna pulse that front leg. The carriage will move slightly as a result, but it's the front leg going up and down that causes it to happen. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the bar. Right knee to your nose, you bring the carriage in. Press out, full plank, all 10 toes to the edge. Tuck the left knee in as you travel in this time. Press out, full plank. So just alternating, bringing your knee in, kind of like a elephant exercise, except you're bringing your knee to your chest and scooping your belly to get your chest away from your thigh as that leg travels in. Let's finish off with 2. And 1. And bring it in. Awesome. Okay, we're taking that from the top on the second side. Go ahead and get ready on your hands and knees. Put your right hand between your shoulder block, left hand on the outside. All the way from the top, we're grabbing the rope with your left hand. Get organized, zipper your waist, and then we plow. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, dip it down. You got it. Drawing the shoulder blade in as you reach it back, opening wide, but still pushing down through the right hand and leaving that right shoulder protracted, keeping you nicely set. 2. And with this last one here, we're holding it up. Triceps, maybe with the opposite leg reached out long. Maybe. Wobbly, wobbly. It might not feel the same as the first side. 3 more. Keep that elbow high. 2. And last one here. Awesome job. Okay, put the strap around your left foot. And then maybe scooch the knees back again if you move them. Then we're keeping the rope probably between your arms, and we're pressing straight back and bending back into return. Tracking really smooth with lots of control. Doesn't this feel so easy after all the glute work you finished on the first side? This is like nothing. But now we know how much more intense it gets. It's a slow burn. 3, 2, and then hold this last one up. Circles, letting the carriage move because you press up a little higher with each circle. 2, and 1, reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Rest the knee and rest your elbow down. Elbow against the shoulder block. We turn open to the left, probably rope on the outside of the arm, and then try to hold your carriage still as you open and close your knee. Fire hydrants. Nothing changes. You're just trying to open the knee as high as you can without letting the right hip move around. Keep that right hip stacked over the top of the knee. Watch that you're not leaning over to the right, but instead open your hips to the left. 3, 2, hold it open, press it back. Inhale, bend in wide. Exhale, stomp the leg underneath you. Maybe you keep the strap, the rope, touching your shin the whole time. That will give you guidance so that you're bringing your leg far enough back each time to really ensure for a good glute squeeze. Just another 4. You've got this. You did it on the first side. You can get it done here. Last one, we hold the leg long, we open it slightly to the side, and we pulse while holding the carriage still. We're trying to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It burns so good. Put your right hip down. You're on your side. Maybe you're on your elbow. I like to bring my elbow to the headrest or completely lay down. Listen to your body. Now, we gotta lift up and away. It's like maybe the shoulder block's made of fire. Press your leg, bending and straightening it. You're lifting your waist up and away from that shoulder block because it's made of fire. Keeping that right shoulder slid away from your ear, pushing down to help you stay lifted up. Remember, you could take the hand around the top of your head, or you could look down at the bottom elbow. Those things might help your neck. 4. And maybe you can leave the strap touching your shin with this one. Keep the leg long, side kick. Inhale, sweep it forwards. Exhale, plow. Oh my gosh. This is where muscles are really built to be stronger, is when you feel like you can't keep going, but you keep going anyways. You've got this. You're so much stronger than you even know. Give me 2 more like this. And then we just make it wavy, pulsing the leg to travel forwards, pulse to press it back. Oh, those backwards pulses are brutal, but we can do it. We're so, so strong. 3, 2, 1 more. Oh, so good. Okay, take your seat, still with the strap around your foot, ideally. Taking your figure 4 stretch. Woo. Okay, just feeling how tight you just wound yourself up with. Just wound yourself up all tight in that glute. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We have some ab work. Scoot yourself forwards to the front edge of your carriage. Hold the strap in the hand closest to the foot bar, but with the other hand over top. And then hand centered to your heart. From here, we exhale, roll back, reaching the arms forwards. Sit tall, hands to the heart. Exhale, hollow out your belly as you reach. Inhale, sit tall, return. Doing your best to hold the carriage still. Just being happy here that we're done with glutes for now. A little glute intermission. We have 2 more. And we're holding this last one. Stay stable, march the legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Recruiting those obliques to help you hold the carriage still. Just going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release. And then we have the twist. Maybe you can balance yourself in your C curve with legs up. Maybe you just sit tall, your choice. When you're ready, we exhale to twist to the foot bar. Inhale, unwind. Squeeze the thighs together and be sure that your thighs stay still. Your hips stay still. You have your body weight centered across your hips so that you're just spinning from the waist. And then if you still want a little bit more, maybe as you twist, you also reach your legs straight like a teaser. Inhale, release. Exhale, twist and reach. Give me 3, 2, and finish off. And release. Okay, still holding the strap in that right hand, we get up, 4-point kneeling, facing the foot bar. Ankles are resting on top of your headrest. Legs are glued together. Make sure you scoot your knees back so you're not squished. Then we start by opening your elbow to the side. Find your tension. Keep your tension stable as you close the arm, and then as you open too. Stable strap tension as you open and close your wing. Deep into your rotator cuff. Just go for 3, 2, hold it open, press above your head. Inhale, return. Exhale, press. Good. Maybe you do it with the left leg long. Let's go for another 3, 2, and last one. Such strong shoulders. Put your strap down, put your hands on the foot bar, walk your feet probably forwards or against your blocks. Find your full plank. Glide out and in your full plank. And remember here, the further you step forwards, the more spring tension you have and the more support you have. That's what I am needing right now. A little bit of extra help. We have just 3, 2, finish strong. And then put your right toe to the edge of the carriage. Press the carriage out and tuck the left knee to your nose. As you travel in, you reach that left leg long in the air. Press out, knee to nose. That right leg, the carriage leg, is bending and reaching too, so that you can keep your hips still in space. 5, 4, 3. Last couple. And then we're heading into your lunges. Step your left foot forwards and then scooter the back leg, getting your shin resting against the foot bar, and then maybe you let go, staying low, staying stable, and maybe you add in the arms, everything in, everything out. We're almost at the end, you guys. We've made it through the hardest parts. Just gotta get through these lunges. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up to travel in, press away, hinging to go down. Keeping it slow, prioritizing your balance, and finding the work in the front leg. 5 more. Driving down through that front heel to rise. Finish off your last one, and then hold it down for your pulses. Using the front leg, you're pressing down through the heel to create that pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the foot bar, left knee to your nose, carriage travels in. Press out all 10 toes down, full plank. Tuck the right knee in and press out full plank. Let's just finish with 3, 2, and 1. And then all 10 toes down, do the same thing. Piking the hips to travel in, get your heels ideally flat. Press away into your plank. And then maybe you make it more flowy, lengthening your spine as you press it out, scooping the belly as you travel in, and then finding that length and just making it fluid, similar to how we started. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, then you're parked against your stopper. Step back a little, give yourself space. Now, we're gonna stand up. Be careful not to move around and not to bump your carriage around. Let's spread the arms and we'll finish how we started. Fold down, hang heavy. Fingers either on your carriage or your shins, even your foot bar is fine. Actually, let's do the foot bar. I feel like that will be good here. Stick your hip from side to side. And we're gonna add on to this. Let's stick the hip to the left, open your left arm, twist, and then thread the needle, reach the arm under and across. Pop the hip to the right as you go. Inhale, pop the hip open to the left, twist open. Exhale, thread through. Once more on the side, stretching through the outer glutes by sticking the hip side to side, and then just mobilizing your spine. Okay, change sides. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, thread the needle. One last time. Carefully let go of the bar, hang heavy. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly roll your way back up. Maybe an arm circle at the top. And then you're all done. Careful stepping down, hold your foot bar. Awesome, awesome work. That was not an easy one, but it flew by, right? Going from one thing to the other, you have no chance to stop and think and panic, right? It's just like, okay, I guess we're going. I guess we're moving on. So I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Comment, let me know what kind of reformer exercises you're looking for, or if you have any sort of questions or anything at all, let me know in the comments. And subscribe if you haven't already. That way you don't miss any of my workouts. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.